But this fan wants to know, who was it easier to wrestle, Bob Backlund or Ivan Putski?
Oh, boy. That's a tough one. When I wrestled Backlund, he was, new to the business in his early years, and but he liked working with me. As a matter of fact, he still, before he got dementia, I guess, he'd always call me and thank me for teaching him about the business, and I did, because I knew I had to work with the guy every fucking day for a year and a half, back in the late 70s. And so I didn't want to get beat up every fucking day. First time I worked with him, it was in a little town in New Jersey. It was down on the Jersey Shore, and I think it was around August, like 110 degrees on the fucking beach. God, the hell's the name of that little town? Well, during the summer, it's like 2,500 people, or during the winter, it's 2,500 people. During the summer, it's like 50,000. And so we went down there, and they had just built a new civic center that held about 900 people. No windows in the place, and but at least it was clean. And it was right next to the beach, Wildwood, New Jersey. So we went down there, and that was his first coming out match for the WWF, and he was going to have 1 year of matches before they put the belt on him. He beat me up so fucking bad. I had cauliflower ear, a fat lip, a bloody nose, a swollen eye, and he damn near tore my fucking arm off. And he was going a million miles an hour. And so we get back to the locker room. He comes over and says, "Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ken. What do you think of the match?" I said, I've been trying to evaluate for the past 5 minutes. I think it was a shits, Bob. He said, "Really?" I said, "You got to slow down. Slow down." He's going a million miles an hour. I said, when you go that fast, the fans can't get into it, because you go from one thing to another in rapid succession. I know you think that you're getting yourself over and showing the people how well you can wrestle, but that's not how you have to be visual. You have to show the people. And in order to show the people, you have to kind of work in slow motion. If you get that, you're not actually going in slow motion, but you have to feel like you're going in slow motion. So, but I told him, we'll work it out. We're going to have a few matches, coming up, over the next 4 or 5 months. And he said, "Oh yeah, good." And I said, "I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know." And he always remind me that over the years, that was in 78, I think, 77, whatever it was. And so over the next 30, 40 years, he always thanked me, "Kenny, if it wasn't for you, I would have never learned this business." I says, "Yeah, probably, because nobody else wanted to take the time to teach you." And he said, "Isn't that the truth?" But somebody called me about 6 months ago and said, "Have you talked to Backlund lately?" I said, "Yeah, but he didn't even know who in the fuck I was." That's what I was thinking. I said, because he always called me, so he always, remembered to call me, because he had my phone number. That was the deal that we had set up years ago. And he'd call and try to remember things, and he couldn't remember. And so then I'd ask him about somebody or some event that we had done in the past. Not a clue. And then I was thinking, I wasn't going to ask him if he was suffering from, dementia or anything like that, because, he probably wouldn't even know.